Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 39 here on season 1. Today we are talking about just starting out on Acorns. What should I do? That's the title of the episode anyways. So this video is not for avid Acorn investing app users who already kind of know how to do the investing style that Acorns is for. This is more for the new person who downloaded the app and was like, numbers, this thing, out of that thing. Honestly, I don't know. So, anyways, this is for the newbies. And newbies, don't worry. One day later, you'll be like, I'm not a newbie anymore. I'm a professional. I'm a professional Acorns app user. Anyway, so risk assessment. Risk assessment is probably the most important thing for your account. So it's based upon probably a majority of your age. So if you're like 30 years old or older, or 40 years old or older, you want to be in a more conservative account. It really comes down to personality and whether you're willing to lose a lot of money or you want to keep a lot of money. Because that's really all that is saying is like, if I put up $100, what's the likelihood of it coming back with $50, and would I be willing to risk $100 for it to come back with $1,000? Or would I be like, could I say, you know what, here's $1,000, it can come back zero, or it will come back with $2,000, and what kind of risk, how would that make me feel? Or would I rather say, here's $1,000, it could come back with $900, but I'm okay with making $1,100, like another $100 off that. So that's what risk assessment is. It's very important for you when you're starting out, because you want to select the right portfolio, because you don't want to change it all that often. Because the more often you change it, the harder it's going to be for you to grow your account. And it's okay to change it early on, because your money's not going to be set for a long time. You want your money to sit for a long time. But early on, it's okay. I would say the first couple months, like if you want to like, oh, you know what? I've relooked at it, and this account would be better than that account for me, or this profile or portfolio, my bad. Next thing you want to do once you do risk assessment, you want to set up Roundups. Roundups are probably the most important thing on this app. What it will do is it'll round up from your credit or debit card. So say you spend like a $1.50, it'll take the extra 50 cents, which will put it at $2, and it will take that and deposit it into your Acorns account. And what it does is it adds up until it gets to $5, and then it takes and pulls $5 out of your checking account and puts it into your Acorns account. This is nice because then you don't have a whole lot of debit transactions on your account of like 50 cents, 17 cents, 38 cents, and all that kind of stuff. You get like $5 here, $5 in a couple weeks, $5 again. It depends on how much you really spend and how much you use your card to begin with. The next thing that you're going to want to do is schedule regular deposits. And on a different episode, I've talked about dollar cost averaging. Actually, I'll go ahead and link it up right there. Check that out. And this is so scheduling regular deposits. You can do it weekly. I know my brother does it daily, and I talked about that on a different episode also. He does it daily. I do it bi-weekly. You can do it weekly. You can do it monthly. But all I'm saying is that you want to schedule them regular deposits. And I would say try to do, I think on my account I do like $40 a month on regular deposits. But try to make it like 5 to 10% of what you actually make. So, or even less than that. I would say try to do like at least $80 a month is what you want to be going into your account. So that's Roundups plus your scheduled deposits. So it all depends on how much Roundups you make plus your scheduled deposits. But I would say $40 to $100 is probably a good deposit that you want to make monthly. So however you do that, either that's daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, it doesn't matter. But as long as you're getting about $100 into your account is what you want to do. And the next thing is when you're finished getting everything set up and everything programmed on how it's all going to work out, the merhaba. Wow, okay, thanks. Thanks for that. That's what someone just said on our Twitter feed. Once you get everything set up, and thanks for the hearts. Once you get everything set up, don't touch the money. This is the hardest thing for all of us because it's there, and we can literally log into the app like right now and just be like, boom, oh, I got this much money in there. No, don't touch it and don't pull it out. Leave it set there and let that grow. okay. Like, because the longer that you leave it set, the more it's going to compound. The richer, the wealthier you'll get, to be honest. But if you're like, you know what, I've already made $1,000 off of my $2,000, I'm going to pull out my money now, I'm pretty satisfied. No, leave it in there for another 10 years. That way you can make $10,000 and not just $1,000. However, for us millennials, it's really hard for us to focus on the long term. It's really hard for us to focus on the long term. And so what we need to start doing is, instead of focusing especially with long-term investments, is quit focusing on the here and now and focus on the 40 years from now. Anyways, that wraps it up. I hope that explains it. I'll go ahead and run through real quick. Risk assessment, roundups, scheduled deposits, weekly, daily, monthly, bi-weekly. And don't touch the money. Anyways, we're going to dive into the question of the day. The question of the day is, are pigeons better than seagulls? And the answer is, I don't like either. But I think I honestly prefer... I think I prefer pigeons, to be honest. They look a little bit more pretty, and seagulls are just flat out mean. And they're a little bit bigger. So a pigeon would be a little bit, if I was trying to care for it, I think a pigeon would be a little bit easier to care for than a seagull. Anyways, I would love to hear your comments down below. If you guys have any questions for future episodes, I'd love to tackle those as well on the next episode. And until next time, subscribe. Check out why I changed my Acorns portfolio, and check out this other cool video right here. And until next time, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.